Howdy, various individuals of the underworld of the internet. It is 3:20 in the morning. Actually, there we go. 3:20 in the morning because we're working 410s because we didn't work yesterday, so they want to get all 40 hours in instead of 8-hour days. See what I did there? Well, it's really not that different. It's just a half hour more than what we did for the last freaking 4 weeks. But the only difference is we didn't work Monday, which is amazing. Happy Memorial Day and such. Well, Construction Stories Part 107? Is it 7? I think it's 7. Let's go with glove tape wood. Wood tape glove. Glovewood. So, first thing that happened is I'm down in the basin. There's people up top, on top of the pontoons, and they're just walking around doing the thing. Random carpenter dude is carrying some wood, because that's what carpenters usually carry. Yeah. And he's carrying some wood across the gangplanks that go from one pontoon to the other. And he straight up just like drops this piece of wood. Just like a little 2x4, like this long. And I'm over here and I like look over and I see him walking and I'm like, then I see it drop and it just falls. And makes this, not super loud, but pretty big noise. And so I kind of slunk into the shadows and he was like, and just kept going on his way. And so later on that night, he was yelling at some people to, like, keep working or work harder or find something to clean. I don't know, whatever it was he was yelling about. And I yelled at him from in the basement. I'm like, hey, you need to work. You need to find something to clean and quit dropping wood. And he was like, someone did see me. Yeah, well, shut up. Maybe you should pick up some wood. And he was like, hey, over there, right there. That's where the wood fell. I'm like, yeah, I know, I watched it. And he goes, well, good, because someone needs to pick it up. I'm like, oh, because I'm a laborer. That's my job. So he can razz on me for that. That's fine. It was just funny. And we threw some more quips back and forth, but that was about it. The other thing that happened is they had the pontoon. They finished it mostly. They finished the outer wall, and then what they have to do is they have to put this plastic stuff, neoprene, that's about that thick, on the outer, on one specific wall. And they do that so that when it hugs up against the other pontoons, it doesn't, like, rub all the concrete off. That's pretty much what it's for, I think. And so, what I had to do is I had to prep it for a guy to paint it. So, Dude Man, one of my coworkers, is just painting the neoprene with this like UV protection so the sun's rays don't eat away at the plastic. And I had to put plastic on the bottom sloping out so that when he spilled stuff it didn't go straight onto the concrete and right out into the Puget Sound. It just would fall on the plastic, then we could roll it up and put it in the trash and then bury it in the ground instead of in the Puget Sound. So I had to use duct tape to tape the plastic to the wall. And so that wasn't that hard. That was just like, oh yeah, tape. But my foreman showed me to do it without gloves on, so we just took off the gloves and started doing it. And that makes sense because it's difficult to work with duct tape in the first place because duct tape is made to stick things together, right? And gloves are made to let you hold on to things really well, right? So if you're trying to use duct tape with gloves, you're going to have a bad time. But I was like doing my thing and I was doing it with no gloves on, and then one of the big bosses walks by and he's like, hey, gloves. I'm like, but, fine. So I had to wear gloves, and it sucked. But it was okay. Got the job done. Banging it, boom. And that's about it. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to go to sleep. That's actually what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to try and be asleep before 4. Anyways, have a wonderful night. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Tell me what you did over your weekend. Tell me. I actually want to know. Like, I'm legitimately curious. So just let me know. Do that. Good night.